right. We are up and running. Today is day 24 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We are 50% of the way through learning Sass. And we conquered, was it mixins and selectors yesterday? And now we are on to functions and operations. Let's do this. Okay, 9 sections. Here we go. Functions and operations in SAS allow for computing and iterating on styles. With SAS functions, you can operate on color values, iterate on lists and maps, apply styles based on conditions, assign values that result from math operations. This lesson will focus on unlocking their power. Really cool. Alright. Hey, styled with math, okay. As mentioned, SAS specifically comes equipped with functions that make working with colors easier. The alpha parameter in a color like RGBA or HSLA is a mask denoting opacity. It specifies how one color should be merged with another when two are on top of each other. In SAS, the function fadeOut makes a color more transparent by taking a number between 0 and 1 and decreasing opacity, or the alpha channel, by that amount. Color, RGBA, blah, amount, 0.1. Color 2, fadeOut, color, amount, RGBA, blah, 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 blah. The fadeIn color function changes the color by increasing its opacity. Color, RGBA, amount, 0.1, fadeIn, color, amount, RGBA, blah, 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 blah. The function adjust hue, $color, $degrees, changes the hue of a color by taking color and a number of degrees, usually between -360 degrees and 360 degrees. Rotate the color between that amount. All right. In main.scss, fadeOut lagoon blue by 0.5. Lagoon blue, fadeOut, blah, 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 comma, 0.5. Click run to see. Do you see how the blue is a lighter shade? It's 50% more transparent. Take this, fadeOut. .5 run. Cool. Accept. SAS allows us to perform mathematical functions to compute measurements, including colors. Here's how SAS computes color. 1. The operation is performed on the red, green, and blue components. 2. It computes the answers by operating on every 2 digits. Color, blah plus blah. The above would compute piecewise as follows. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 2 plus 5 equals 7. 3 plus 6 equals 9. Color 1, 2, 3 plus 4, 5, 6 would work out to 1 and 4 would be 5. 2 and 5 would be 7, 3 and 6 would combine to 9, and the compiled color would be that, 5, 7, 9. SAS Arithmetic can also compute HSLA in string colors, such as red and blue. Try it. Add red and blue to make the font color of .math purple. Following property. Color Try add red and blue. So just add color anywhere. $, color. Colon, red plus blue. Add red and blue to make the font color of dot math purple. The background color is blue. I'm going to try running it up here. If it doesn't work, then I'll add it to the lower section down here. Okay. There's that. Run. Ta-da. Cool. Next. Okay. 4 of 9. The SAS arithmetic operations are 1 addition, 2 subtraction, 3 multiplication, 4 division, and 5 modulo. Note, modulo or percent is the remainder in a given division. So 9 divided by, or 9% 2, 9 modulo 2, would be 1. SCSS arithmetic requires that the units are compatible. For example, you can't multiply pixels by ems. Also, just like regular math, multiplying 2 units together results in squared units. 10 pixels times 10 pixels equals 100 pixels times pixel. Since there's no such thing as squared units in CSS, the above would throw an error. You would need to multiply 10px by 10 in order to obtain, 100px. No doubling up on units. Gotcha. To avoid squaring, causing an error. Good to know. In main.scss, SCSS, inside of .math, include the following computations: height, width, okay. Let's do it above. Run. In main.css, compute the border radius. Compute the border radius property of .math. Has to be 1/30th of its width. Oh, and I totally forget how to do radius. Is it radius? It might be radius. No, death, wrong. Shot in the dark. Radius. Forgot the border part. Still nothing. What the hell is 1/30th though? Rounded corners, border radius. I get the pixel thing. CSS syntax. 1 to 4 length. Percent 1 through 4. The 4 values for each radius are given in order top left, top right, bottom left. Aha, 150, 10, 5, 3, 10%, 25. Border radius. Well, how the f am I going to get 1/30th? I think I'm on the right path. I need the percentage. Percent. Run. Doesn't like the space. We're gonna do get code. I shouldn't need to get code for this, but it's giving me beef. No, 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 little cat. Careful, careful. Hey. I love you, but go away. Yeah, good, 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 good. Alright, so that didn't work. And now what? $1/30th. That's so weird. Like, this should be fine. Not that it'll give it green, but it changes the border. I'm trying to figure out what the hell 1/30th would be. Jesus, that didn't help at all. You know what? 1/30th of its width. Ah, ridiculous. Okay, so we've got width 250 pixels. There we go. Math, what is that? Width divided by 6, width divided by 6, blah, blah, blah. Just gonna do this. So 250, 30. We're gonna do 1/30th times 250 is 8.333. Pixels. Ta-da! There we go. Reading all of the instructions always helps. And a little critical thinking goes a long way. Okay. Next. Okay. In CSS, the slash, divide, whatever you want to call it, character can be used as a separator. In SAS, the character is also used in division. Here are the specific instances slash counts as division. If the value or any part of it is stored in a variable or returned by a function. 2. If the value is surrounded by parentheses, unless those parentheses are outside of a list and the value is inside. 3. If the value is used as part of another arithmetic expression. Here are a few examples. Width variable divided by 6, line height 600 pixels divided by 9, margin left 20 to 10 pixels divided by 2, font size 10 pixels divided by 8 pixels. So these all count as division. Width, line height, and margin. Font size, not division. Good to know. 1. In main.scss, compute the .math selector's font size to be a half of its height. What? In main.scss, compute the .math selector's font size to be half of its height. Okay? The .math, we've got font size. Do we have? No, we need to add in font size. Be half of its height. Okay. So, and its height is width divided by 6. So it would be width divided by 6 divided by 2, as they have here. Since the first slash is preceded by a variable, the symbol is interpreted as a division sign. The second backslash is preceded by an operation, so it is also interpreted as a division symbol. Click Run. We'll type this bit out. Font size. $, width, slash 6, slash 2, run. Cool. Look at that. That is awesome. The fact that you can have height as width divided by 6 and take whatever width is, and then further style based on that. At least I think that's cool. Although my standards for cool are shockingly low, so, you know, To each his own. Okay, section 6 of 9. Beyond the simple math and color transformations we've explored in previous exercises, SAS also allows for more complex functions. Each loops in SAS iterate on each of the values on a list. The syntax is as follows. Each item in list. And then some rules and conditions. Okay. The value of item is dynamically assigned to the value of the object in the list according to its position and the iteration of the loop. 1. Main.scss. Write an at each loop to assign the background color of the class based on the items in list. So at each item in list dot number item background blah. Add your at each loop here. Okay. At each do I actually type item? Or is that just a placeholder? At each background color. Right? At each background color in list dot number background color. I think. I don't know. We're gonna slowly figure this out. You know what? First, let's copy their template. Item. At each item in list dot found bracket item okay. I don't think that's no, that's right. Holy shit, it's right. Don't mind me. Remove. Run. That's cool. Everything in main.css is gone. There's nothing in there right now over to the right. When I paste that in and run it, all this pops up. How cool is that? No? Okay. It's awesome. That's super cool. It's like a magic trick. Look, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. Get rid of that. Run. Oh no, nothing's there. And then drop that in. Run it again. Bam. So cool. So cool. So cool. Alright. Moving on. Making progress. Section 7. For loops in SAS. For loops in SAS can be used to style numerous elements or assigning properties all at once. They work like any for loop you've seen before. SAS's loop syntax is as follows. @for $I from $begin through $end, and then some rules and conditions. In the example above, I is just a variable for the index or position of the element in the list. 2, $begin and $end are placeholders for the start and end points of the loop. 3, the keywords through and to are interchangeable in SAS. For loops are useful for many things, but in the following exercises we will be using them to style a block of rainbow divs. Okay. We've got total 10 number of array divs in our HTML. $step 360 degrees, $total used to compute the hue based on color wheel, ray, height 30 pixels, add your for loop here. In main.scss, insert the following for loop. For I from 1 through total, .ray, nth child, hashtag, $I, background, blue. Run to see the changes in the browser. Okay, we're gonna type all that fun out. @for I from 1 through $total bracket .ray nth child hashtag $I background blue. Okay. Run. First step down. Inside the body of the for loop, dance through the color wheel by using the color function we saw before and modifying the background. Background, adjust hue, blue, $I times $step. We're going to take background. Adjust hue, $I times $step. Let's see what happens. Holy guys, we got it. That is impressive. I birthed a rainbow. Yesterday I created a note card. Today I made a rainbow. It's been a productive week so far. Almost done. Session 8 of 9 now. In SAS, if is a function that can only branch one of two ways based on a condition. You can use it inline to assign the value of a property with if $condition, $value if true, $value if false. For cases with more than two outcomes, the @if, @else if, and @else directives allow for more flexibility. @mixin deck suit, @if suit hearts, suit spades, color blue, else if suit clovers, suit diamonds, else, and then some other rule. The mix-in above is a good example of how we would want to handle the coloring of a deck of cards based on a suit condition. Okay. One, let's spice up the look of our rainbow by changing the width of array. Based on whether the element falls on even or odd numbers, we can use modulo to determine if something is even or odd. In main.scss, add the following to your loop. That's a lot of little nitty gritty. We're gonna copy that just for now. We're gonna drop that in. There we go. Good fit. Okay, so what did we actually add though? We added width if $I percent modulo 2 equals 0, 300 pixels, 350 pixels. Margin left if $I percent modulo 2 equals 0, 0, 50 pixels. We're going to run this. Aha, it's been shuffled. This is just so damn fascinating. Way cool. Section 9. Alright. Functions in SAS allow for an easier way to style pages, work with colors, and iterate on DOM elements. Having both for loops and each loops give the programmer different formats to iterate on both lists and maps. The introduction of conditional statements allow you to create logic-based styling rules using SCSS. There are other native SAS functions available to use. You can even make your own custom functions if you have a good foundation in Ruby. Check out more information here. Congrats, this lesson equipped you with new knowledge on some of the most popular functions and operations available to you in SCSS. Next, let's learn about the basic practices for growing your SAS code base. Way cool. I know how to use SAS Arithmetic, calculate measurements, form styles. 5. I can use 4 in each loops to iterate on the styles from many websites. 5 again. Please rate the quality of this lesson. 5. What you thought? I don't really have anything else to add except for the stars for today. This was a fun section. Throw my phone. This was a fun section. God, that sounds, it doesn't even sound fun when I say it. It sounds soul crushing. We're gonna get rid of that. We're just gonna live vicariously via the stars. Okay, up next, sustainable SCSS. Learn about the best SAS practices, such as partials, placeholders, and at imports. Start lesson. SAS can be confusing if not organized correctly. In this unit, we dive into the language's best practices, from file organization to understanding when it's best to include a mix-in or extend a placeholder. We will learn about the methods that get most use out of SAS. Good times. We will save that for tomorrow, which will be day 25. This concludes day 24. Where do we stand? 235 points. Not bad. And 75% of the way through. SAS. We complete tomorrow. If I do an early enough stream, I may finish SAS and start Make a Website. But if it's a later stream, then I'll just finish SAS and then Make a Website will be day 26. We are making progress, slowly but surely. Alright. We are killing the stream. Backing out of here. Back out to OBS. Good times. Stop streaming? Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.